Hi guys, I'm gonna be doing the Bluebird pre-trip. Okay, so starting off, I have my keys in my hand. The bus is level, there's nothing hangling or dangling, and nothing is leaking of any sort. We're gonna start at the top. We have 3 amber clearance lights. We have 2 red loading and 2 amber warning lights. And then right here we have the 2 headlights and 4-way flashers and turn signals. All of these lights are securely mounted. They're not cracked, broken, or damaged, and they are all operational. Up there we have the reflective tape. It is not excessively worn thin. We have the windshield. It's not cracked, broken, or damaged. There are no illegal stickers, and the registration is current. And the windshield wipers are securely mounted. They're not cracked, broken, or damaged. Right here we have the driver's side mirror, the passenger side mirror, and then we have these crossover mirrors. All of these windows, all of these mirrors are securely mounted. They're not cracked, broken, or damaged, and they are perfectly clear. Okay, and then we're gonna go down to the under the hood portion. We're gonna unlatch these right here. They have like these little latch. Show them how to unlatch. You just clamp it up. Make sure these are up so the thing can get out. We're gonna pull it. Okay, we're gonna do the under the hood portion. So we're gonna start with the electrical wiring right here. Securely mounted. There are no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. It's not leaking anything. All the clamps are secure and there are no exposed wires of any kind. Right here we have the air compressor, and then back there we have the alternator. Both of these are belt driven. They're securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and they're not leaking anything. This is the belt itself. Securely mounted, is not worn, torn, or frayed, and it should not have more than 3/4 of an inch of play. We have the water pump down here. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and it's not leaking anything. Right there. Right there we have the radiator. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, not leaking. And then right here we have the power steering reservoir. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's not leaking anything, and that cap is present. Back here we have the oil dipstick, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. If I were to check the level, it'll be above minimal level requirements. Okay, we're gonna go over to here. We have the steering shaft and U-joints right there, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and the U-joints are free of debris. We have the steering gearbox, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and it is not leaking anything. Connected to the pitman arm, drag link right here, and then the tie rod. All of these are securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And right here we have the castle nuts and cotter pins right here, and these are securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and free of debris. Okay, we're gonna go over to our suspension system right there. We have the spring mounted bushings right here, this little thing right here, connected to the leaf springs right there. These are securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, as well as the leaf springs. The leaf springs have to be sure that they are not shifted. And then this is the anchor plate and U-bolts, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And then right here we have the shock absorber, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and it is not leaking anything. Okay, so we're gonna go over to our brake system. This is my ABS line and air hoses. These are securely mounted, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and they're not leaking any air. Connected to my brake chamber, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, not leaking any type of air. This is connected to my push rod and slack adjuster, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. If I were to chalk my wheels and release my parking brake, this should not have more than 1 inch of play. All right, so then we have the brake lining in there. Securely mounted, it's not worn excessively thin, and should not have more than 1 inch. All right, we're gonna go over to the tire area. This should be evenly worn. It's about 4/32 of an inch thread. So right here we have my sidewall, properly inflated to 105 psi. There are no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. And then we're gonna go over to, and it's securely mounted. And then we have the rim right here, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and there are no illegal welds. Right here we have the valve stem, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and it's not leaking any air. The cap is present. Right here we have my lug nuts, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. There is no debris on there, and there's no white strips that can indicate any type of stripping. Right here we have my hub seal, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and it is not leaking any type of oil or anything like that. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go to the other side. Okay, and then on this side we have, this is the coolant reservoir. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's not leaking anything, and I can tell by looking at it that it's above minimal level requirements. All right here we have the transmission oil dipstick right there. Securely mounted, it's not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's not leaking, and if I were to check, it should be above minimal level requirements. So this side, I would check the suspension, the brake, and the tire area the same way as I would check as I did the other side. Close it back up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and secure it back. That's how it's supposed to. Put these in. Now we're gonna do the side of the bus. All right, so this is the service door. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. The windows are clean and clear, and the weather seals are perfectly intact. Okay. Right here we have the exterior step light. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Clean and clear, and they are operational. All right, so we're gonna start from the top. We have 2 amber clearance lights and one red rear clearance light. And then we have these 2, they're turn signals. Okay, all of these lights are securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, clean and clear, and they are all operational. We're gonna do the reflective tape right here. Securely mounted, it's not excessively worn thin, excessively worn out. And then all of the emergency exit windows are labeled properly. Okay. And then right here on the bottom, we have 2 amber reflecting stickers. And then on the rear, we have 1 red rear reflector sticker. Okay. So we're gonna go over to the back area right here. It's kind of the same as the front, just a little different. So back there, a little 2 right there, we have the exhaust right there. That black thing right, that's securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And then right there we have the frame, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And there are no other holes other than the manufacturer ones. Okay, so right there we have the spring mount and bushings. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And then it's connected to the leaf springs. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And then we also have the anchor plate U-bolts back there. Just can't really see them. But there's also securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. We have the torsion rod there. Okay, and then we have the same system of the brake system. And then right there we have the shock absorber. All right, now for the brake system. Right here we have the ABS lines, securely mounted. There are no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. They're not leaking any air. And then they're connected to the brake chamber right there. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Not leaking anything. And then we have the brake drum in here. Securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Free of debris or dirt. And then we have the brake linings on the top. Not excessively worn thin, more than 1/4 of an inch. And now to my tire area. So these 2 tires are evenly spaced. Alright, depth thread of 2/32 of an inch. And it's inflated to 105 psi. Right here going to my sidewall, securely mounted, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and it's not leaking any type of air. And then right here is my rim, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and there are no illegal welds. Right here we have the lug nuts and pins, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. There's no debris on there, and there's no white strips that can indicate any type of stripping on there. And then right here we have the axle seal, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and it's not leaking anything right there. And then we have my valve stem, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's not leaking any air, and the cap is present. Okay, and then right there we have a mud flap, securely mounted, it's not cracked, broken, or damaged, and it should not be more than 8 inches off the ground. Back there we have my airbag. Right there. Alright, that's securely mounted. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts. It's not leaking any type of air. Okay. Then we have my fuel tank right here. I'm going to go ahead and check it. Make sure there's no leakage. everything is tight, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And then I'm gonna go ahead and check the bottom too and make sure there's no leaking fuel on the bottom. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to the back. Okay, so right here we have the three red clearance lights. We have 2 red loading and 2 amber warning. Right here we have 4 tail lights and brake lights. Okay, and then we have the 2 amber turn signals and 4-way flashers. So all of these lights are securely mounted. They're not cracked, broken, or damaged. They're clean and clear, and they are all operational. Okay. We also have these 2 license plates right here. Same goes for that. Securely mounted. They're not cracked, broken, or damaged, and they are also operational. Okay. Then we have 2 red reflectors in the back. And they're not excessively worn. Okay. And then we have my my reflective tape on the top as well, not excessively worn. It's in good condition. You can read it. And then right here we have my emergency door. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. It's securely mounted. It's not cracked, broken, or damaged. And it locks in place in case of an emergency. And then to unlock it, you just push it a little back. Right back. Alright, it's properly labeled. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go to the other side. So this side, I would check the exact same way as I did on the other side, except there's a few differences. So the first one is my stop arms. They're my stop arms. I make sure that they're no securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or damaged. And then right here we have an airbag. This is securely mounted. It's important that it doesn't have any abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and that it's not leaking any air, because that is what gets it to come out. Alright, so I would check this one the same way I would check that other one, because we have 2 of them. Right here we have my battery box. Right, I would get it out, make sure it's securely mounted and there's no corrosion of wires of any kind. So that's my battery box. And right here we have my fuse box. I'm making sure there's no corrosion of wires or any exposed wires. And then we do not carry any fuses because we have circuit breakers. But I'm just making sure that everything looks. Alright. And I just close this back up. Alright. And then that's it with the pre-trip. I'm going to do another video on the inside. So catch me on my next video. Thank you for watching and good luck on your test.